Welcome to Trendspek. Trendspek is a 3D-enabled platform that allows operation and maintenance teams across an asset lifecycle communicate and execute on scopes faster, safer, and more cost-effectively. Whether that's inspections, remediation, capital works, or even turnaround and shutdown planning, everything can be done in Trendspek. We are asset agnostic, so whether that's an onshore asset such as a train, a tank, or a vessel, nearshore such as a wharf or a jetty, or even offshore like an underdeck inspection, everything is available to be done in Trendspek. So currently you're probably using a combination of platforms, applications, and maybe even paper-based forms to conduct your inspections and share that information downstream. So where Trendspek takes that much further past just having a 3D model is being able to annotate and capture that data effectively and share it down to other teams as needed. So today I'm going to show you really quickly how that can be done in a couple of clicks without necessarily needing to go out of the platform. So as you can see, we've got a range of different options for assets. Whatever you can take a photo of, we can bring into the system. So I'm going to click in this case on this refinery. So you can see the scale of the assets that we're able to capture. Again, whether that's a site-wide refinery all the way through to an individual tank or vessel that's able to be done. You can see that there's a lot of drawings and markups already done on this, which means the operations and maintenance and engineering teams have been busy. And straight away, if I wanted to click on one of these, I can see the underlying data. In this case, I want to zoom right in and I want to mark up, in this case, this particular tank. So the first thing I can do is right click and start drawing, just like I would on any other piece of paper or any chainage map or asset diagram. In this case, I've got the spatial context to know where on this asset it is. I can click start drawing, and straight away, even just with this first line, I can see that this is just over 17 meters of rise, which immediately gives me an indication of what equipment the access teams will actually need to do the level 2 and onwards inspections of this asset. So firstly, I can map it, I can annotate it. I'm just going to a couple more clicks here, and I can complete this. Once I click finish, straight away I'm met with some information such as area, perimeter, and a whole range of other things that I can apply here. Now, as I mentioned before, it's really about capturing the information you need in how you need it. So whether that's a WSCAM inspection template for a wharf or jetty, or an API-specific tank or vessel inspection, or an internal custom template that you use for your reporting and inspections, we can replicate that using simple settings and no code. So in this case, I'm going to click down and see all of my templates, and I'm going to look at what we would call a best practice generic template. And once I press create, that drawing is now linked to the data in that template. So I can give this a name. And you can see there's some underlying data such as the original photos, and I can change and see the underlying photos depending on where that asset is. And then if I click on data, this is where those template fields start coming up. So I can have a defect description, potential early corrosion. And as I go through, the system will prompt me to make sure that I'm saving this information. Structural element, let's just say it's a wall. Asset link in case you want to connect it to downstream systems. And as you can probably guess, the process will go on to complete whatever template we need to be done. So inspection methods, we can click into other sections of a template. Again, it can be as simple or as complex as you need. Once I click save, that is now available as a markup or drawing. So if I wanted to zoom out, we can see that markup there. And straight away, within a matter of minutes, I can click on that again. It'll take me to that markup, and I can straight away click in data and review what's been put in there. So from inspection through to your remediation and site visit teams, they've already got that data downstream within minutes.